Hello everyone and welcome back to ZooCrafting! I am Zookeeper Seri and we are here at the beautiful Red Wolf Forest. And oh my goodness you guys, this is so exciting because you can actually see there's some progress being made in the forest. Fantastic. We've actually got the paths cutting through the forest right now. And on the one hand, that is so totally awesome because it means we can now go from that teensy tiny little path right next to our tent all the way down and walk all the way across the ravine on a beautiful bridge that we have handcrafted and built right over there to the academy, which is going to be our future ranger station. So on the one hand, I'm super excited about that. On the other hand, it's kind of like looking into the slowly being tamed wilderness and brushing away a tear for just seeing the wilds kind of be pushed back just a teensy bit, but in a good way because we are going to turn this into a gorgeous park where hopefully lots and lots of people will be able to come visit and they will be able to see a lot of examples of the North American temperate forest range. So that is our goal. We are going to turn this into a place where you can really see a lot of the plants and wildlife that you could expect to find in temperate forest of North America. Oh my gosh, there's a butterfly. That's so exciting. And I'm really looking forward to that, except there's a few major things we still need to do. We need to make lots of paths all over the place so that it's safe for people to walk around. We need to add in a lot more of the white-tailed deer. We need to add in turkeys. We need to add in more rabbits. We need to add in more prey animals and basically prepare the Red Wolf Forest to actually be able to support a population of red wolves, which we already have waiting for us at our zoo, you guys. And don't worry, we will be going back to the zoo. We're just on our amazing camping trip, and the more work we do here getting the national forest prepared, the sooner we will actually be able to go back to our North American section of our zoo and see if our red wolves are ready to have another litter of puppies. That'll be so exciting. It is about time. They just haven't been able to have another litter because they currently have their first litter overgrown and waiting to leave home. So that's the project we're working on over here, which includes removing the cows. We don't really want a bunch of cows roaming around our forest or that elephant that I see over there. So yeah, we kind of need to work on that a little bit. And is that another butterfly? That's another butterfly. Oh, that's so exciting. And I do want to go explore the ravine, but first we actually have some mail. We actually got some mail from the zoo. I am so excited. We had a long distance mail delivery while I was very, very busy putting up the path, and I will show you guys how the path winds all the way down behind my tent all the way over to the ranger station in just a second. But we're going to go ahead, Lily, Tate, we are going to be looking in and looking at the mail. Oh, I can almost smell the zoo. It smells like a lot of animals, a little bit like peanut butter from the picnic pickup shop, and then maybe a tiny hint of fish from the Tate and Tackle. And don't worry, Lily, I'm sure I catch a whiff of your little wisteria pavilion over here too. Oh, that's such a beautiful spot. Man, you guys, I'm really, really, really glad to be just out and kind of embracing and enjoying the wilds of Zoodesia's world. But, oh, and there's another butterfly. I am so glad I have on my net, but I don't have any. I need to get some more of my butterfly. There we go. Let's get a few empty butterfly jars prepared just in case I run across any butterflies today, because I definitely want to try to collect up a bunch of them. But as much fun as it is to be in the wilds, and as much as I want to be here for a little bit longer, at least until we can get the ranger station tidied up and going, do a little bit more exploring around here, I think when we go back to the zoo, it is going to feel just so amazing to have gone from this untamed land and then go back and just see the tons and tons of exhibits we've made over the years and see all of the work we've done and all of the zookeepers waiting for us. Oh, which reminds me, this is a beautiful letter written by one of our zookeepers. So last time after I was working on the paths, I curled up next to this campfire here with Lily and Tate at my feet, and I wrote a heartfelt letter to Keeper Adelaide, who is in charge of taking care of our white-tailed deer exhibit in the North American section of our Zoodesia Zoo. And I was asking her for some supplies so that hopefully I can get this project done a little bit faster. And so she has sent us, dun dun dun, some of those supplies that I requested straight from our storage places that we have back at Zoodesia Zoo, because we have buku bucks of storage over there, tons and tons and tons of stuff, and I just needed a few little things. So let's go ahead and read this lovely note that she wrote for us. It just pulls at the heartstrings and makes me remember and miss my zoo oh so much. Ahem. Hello, Zookeeper Seri. I am so glad to hear from you. It has been so long since you have been to the zoo that we were all starting to worry. Camping in the wild all alone can be so dangerous. I hope you are staying safe and using torches. Well, we miss you here, and I hope you come home soon, but I understand you need some time to relax. I hope the camping is going well. It sounds like you have found a project to keep busy with, as usual. Although it means you'll be away from the zoo a bit longer, I am so excited to hear there may be a new home for the red wolves soon. They're old enough to roam on their own for sure. I will be sure to pass the letters you gave me on to some friends of mine. I'm sure there are some park rangers who'd be so excited to join you out in the forest, especially if you can do some research for them. Oh, also I've included the supplies you asked for, and well, a few things just to be sure you're safe and comfortable. The wilds of this world can be so unpredictable. Oh, and you are right. The white-tailed deer population in our zoo really has gotten quite large, so I'm glad to hear there may be room to send some of them to the forest soon. Maybe this will give us enough room to take care of all the fawns that will be born this year. I wonder how many we'll have. Well, I'm back to work. We miss you and hope you'll be home soon. But until then, stay safe and happy camping. Keeper Adelaide. Oh, thank you, Keeper Adelaide. Oh my goodness, she's such a sweetheart. She is the one in charge of these glowing stumps, actually. She takes good care of all of our beautiful, beautiful white-tailed deer, which have, Lily and Tate, been breeding kind of out of control in our zoo. So I'm really glad that we're building this forest, because not only will we try to work with different ranchers to trade them cows and other animals, like I think there's a wild horse and a wild goat down there. Not only will we be trading those animals out to try to make this forest a little bit more filled with the animals you would expect to find in a north temperate forest, but hopefully we will be able to bring in populations of the animals we already have so many of in our zoo and we have bred quite successfully, like the white-tailed deer, the red wolves, and all of those gorgeous lakes down there. What is that plant? Oh my gosh, that plant looks so cool. I really want to go see that plant right now. The fabled plant fever is setting in. It has been so long since I've had plant fever and I really want that plant, and we're gonna have to go get that plant in just a second, which is perfect because I have to show you the path anyway. But anyway, that little lake and all of the big lakes that we have over by the park ranger station will be perfect for Puppy's flock of ducks. We have so many ducks in Puppy's flock. So doing these kinds of things, going around and spending a while setting up a national forest or a national park of some kind will be very important to the future health of our zoo. We'll be able to not only draw on the wild resources here and have animal ambassadors come to our zoo, but we'll be able to send all of the animals that we breed in our zoo to the various areas throughout the world and really turn them into really wild parks that people can come and just have a more camp-like experience in. Because after all, if you guys remember, we are also breeding up at a pretty breakneck pace, haha, which is really funny because I'm about to talk about an animal with long necks, are giraffes. And once we have enough giraffes, we're really going to have to find somewhere for them to go. So I'm hoping we'll be able to find another one of these sort of forest hills areas, these beautiful savannas that we can turn into a just wild safari area. So we have our safari that we have in the zoo, but then as our giraffes breed, eventually we can have another forest like this and we can release our giraffes over there, which should be quite fun. But for now, the night is setting in. I should probably go ahead and make my dinner, and then I will show you guys the path. I definitely want to see what that plant is. That's so exciting. And I also want to go check on the duck. The duck, Lily and Tate. Oh my goodness. It's a picturesque moment. Oh, it's so lovely. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, it's so pretty. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, you guys. Oh, you're so... Oh, Lily, Tate, you guys look so beautiful all the time. I love you too. But let's go ahead and dig through all of the goodies that Adelaide sent over to us. Because she is in charge of taking care of the white-tailed deer, she also is always clearing away stumps and she's always checking all of the berry bushes. So she often can trade us berry bushes and these glowing stumps. So she's given us quite the head start on the glowing stumps to put around to light the area up. Because I know she really worries about if everything's lit up properly and if the monsters are going to just appear out of thin air and jump down my throat. And she also sent over a couple leads that I can use for some of the animals. All of these safari nets are from my supply of safari nets that we have back home, and these are going to be used to transport the cows. We are going to be making a cow corral, hopefully tomorrow, if not today. And we are going to be moving all of the cows into those corrals so that then I have a safe place to put them. Oh, I forgot I had a little gray rockling butterfly. Let's go ahead and very gently put the gray rockling butterfly in here. Oh, I have so many cool specimens like this coleus. Did you know you can turn this into red dye? That's really interesting to me, but I'm going to leave that in here. That's my special specimen. I will keep all of my super special specimens in here, the ones that I really want to like take back home to my little private collection of treasures and plants that I have gathered from around the world. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. Oh, this place is just gorgeous. I think people are gonna love camping here, and you guys have had some awesome ideas for what kind of campsites we need to set up too. All right, enough rambling. I am hungry, and there is some delicious food hiding in here. Also, the shears I needed. I have been desperately needing these shears, and I wanted some willow saplings so we could try planting them around the lakes to see if that'll make the area more comfortable for the ducks that we have and release the ducks there. Also, firm tofu for cooking because I need tofu to make my vegan meals. And then we've got our beans in a sugar bag so that I can make some baked beans, because what is a camping trip without baked beans? So let's go ahead and see if I can. Oh, and I need to remember to plant some of these beans. I wanted to take these beans and turn them into bean seeds, and I wanted to plant them over you know what? It'd be kind of fun to have just a random little spot where there's beans next to the camp. Oh my goodness, because that would be perfect, because then you could pick some beans and just walk over, and you could hopefully like just make some baked beans here at camp. Oh, that'd be adorable, Lily and Tate. But let's go ahead and cook up some baked beans first because I'm really hungry. All right, so let's see. There's these guys, and then I'm gonna put the maple syrup away. And then I've got way too many plant specimens. Haha, did I really say those words? Clogging up my backpacks. Let me scooch these away, and then the bone meal. And then Tate, are you hungry enough to eat 2 fish? I think you just want 1 fish. And Lily, of course, turns her nose up at fish every time, but we'll go ahead and give her some duck and sweet potato. All right, there we go. And then I'll put these leads away so I have a little bit more room. That's my pot. I don't want to put my pot away. What am I doing? There we go. All right, so sugar bag can turn into a whole bunch of sugar, just a really nifty way to store quite a bit of it. So let's go ahead and store that. That's the way you want to do camping. Ooh, we should have the ranger station sell camping supplies. That would be fun. I wonder what kind of camping supplies we should have sold. Probably a little campfire set, so you can just like buy one of these adorable campfires. That would be so cool. And there probably need to be all sorts of like, ooh, we should have a board. We should have like a board in there, a bulletin board that you can go up to, and you can accept quests to do in the area to help the rangers with taking care of the forest. I love it. I love it. Oh, that'll be so cool. Just a board that you can go to collect your money from. Tate, Lily. Oh, that's a brilliant idea. Brilliant idea. All right, enough rambling. So to make baked beans, I think you just need a pot, and then you need like some tofu and some beans and some sugar. I thought that was gonna make baked beans. I was really hoping that was gonna make baked beans. Let's see, pot, and then firm tofu, and then, oh, maybe I need to put it in the right order perhaps? Oh, I put it in a cutting board. No wonder that didn't work. What on earth am I doing? All right, let's try this. Baked beans! Yes! All right, let's have a few things of baked beans, because I don't know what a camping trip would be. Oh my gosh, you can make a boiled egg out of the firm tofu. You can make a fake tofu egg! I'm gonna do one! That's hilarious. I made a fake tofu egg out of this. I wonder how it tastes. Let's test it. I could take it. I could leave it. It doesn't really have much of a taste. What about these baked beans? All right, Lily and Tate, let me warm them up over the campfire for just a second. You guys already got your dog food. I should have, here, okay, if you guys are careful, you can come and I'll share a few of my baked beans with you, but don't, Lily, we've had this conversation so many times. Don't jump on the fire. Oh, and you're right. I almost forgot I had stuff I could make over here. We need to go and see that duck about some wild rice to have a delicious bowl of wild rice. Oh, I'm just having so much fun camping. Focus, Seri, focus. Okay, warming up the baked beans, sitting by the campfire. Those are so filling. That's fantastic. And I'm just going to pick a few of the blueberries really quickly to kind of top off my appetite. Perfect. Perfect. And I'm pretty sure I didn't eat anything poisonous. Oh, and that reminds me. And yes, why does eating things that are poisonous remind me about pigs? Because they can eat pretty much everything. Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and climb into bed, pups. And then in the morning, I will show you guys where the path goes. We will go and visit with a certain duck. and we will see what that plant was. I'm so curious about what that plant was. Jeez, it's so pretty here. Camping here is so much fun. Oh, I'm having such a wonderful time. This is everything I needed. I'm so happy. All right, let's see. Do I need to put anything away? I do need to make a little well at some point. So at some point I need to come in, and I would like to make a, there's like a clay, let's see, a clay container. There should be a, let's try a water, and then ways you can put water into things. Because you can take water and make, I think it has to be shaped crafting. Okay, yeah, this is shaped crafting. But I need to take water and I need to turn the water into, is it shapeless crafting? No way. That makes a well. I want to put a little well that's safe for people to drink water from. Ooh, yeah. What was that? That was a butterfly. But for some reason, it's a butterfly. It's a butterfly. I thought it was like a bat. I thought it was just a bat out of the blue coming at my head after my baked beans. And it just, oh, that you startled me, you beautiful, beautiful thing. All right. Well, you know what? I was headed down there anyway. You know what, Lily and Tate, you only live once. All right, so let's keep going. I want to see if I can chase down that butterfly. Aha, there it is. Okay, let's go ahead and creep along here. There's more pigs I need to remove from the local area. Oh, there it is. Oh, I chased it away. Okay, come back, come back. Oh, he's below me. Okay, let's see if I can find him. Okay, ouch. All right, I fell out of a tree for you. Lily and Tate are still in the tree. Where are you, butterfly? Oh, is that you? Ah, you gotta wait. Okay, wait for it. Wait for it. That was a dogtail, not a butterfly. Phooey. All right, I think the butterfly has appropriately managed to escape me. Oh, there it is again. There it is again. And it looks like there's a lot of rubber trees that are invasive down here. Rubber trees are invasive in this area, my friends. So that means we are going to need to take a little bit of time to remove them. I still have my pot, but that's okay. It's not going to kill me to carry some tofu and beans in a pot around for a little while. Speaking of beans, let me go ahead and move those over a little bit. And then we can actually go ahead and clear these rubber leaves away so that it's not touching the other trees. As long as it is not touching the other trees, then I should be able to cut the rubber tree down without accidentally knocking down the other trees nearby. But if the branches happen to be tangled with one another, then when I cut one tree down, the other shall fall as well. All right, looks like I have to prune the spruce tree back a little bit too. All right, almost done, almost done. That should do it. And now I can clear these rubber trees. And we're down to the little spot. There's that. No, I still hurt the spruce tree. Why? I'll replant you, I promise. I'm so sorry, you beautiful thing. Okay, I'll replant you. This is why you have to be really careful being a forest ranger. You just go around destroying everything. Oh well, at least there's a spruce sapling. And then, oh, there was a whole nest. There was a whole nest in that tree. What have I done? There is an unidentified egg. Don't look at me like that. If that's your egg, speak now or forever hold your peace, okay? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I destroyed the tree the egg was in, and now I have a mystery egg, and now I'm in charge of this mystery egg, and I don't even know what kind of egg it is, and I have to hatch it and take care of it because I'm responsible for knocking down its tree. I thought it was safe. I thought I had knocked down enough of the leaves that it would be safe to cut the rubber sapling down, but it's not the case. Tate, it's also not safe to jump in front of me while I'm swinging an axe. That's just I knocked that one down too. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm not very good at this. I need to become a better forest ranger. All right. Well, the good news is, Lily, please, axe, swinging an axe. I'm begging you. Okay. The good news is, ooh, I found wild onions. That's good news, right? That's good news. Okay, and we can put down these spruce saplings where the rubber saplings were. And there's a whole bunch of rubber to collect. I'm gonna have to take care of this egg now. I have to send it through an egg identifier. I don't even have an egg identifier. I mean, I guess I should put it somewhere warm. I should take it back to camp and like safely tuck it in my little treasure chest and surround it with leaves and make sure it's warm. And then I mean, I don't even have an egg identifier. The egg sorter. I need iron and redstone now and glass so I can make an egg sorter. This is a commitment. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to adopt a new child out of the blue like that. You know? Oh, that's why you should be careful where you're swinging an axe. Also, what the heck? This is so pretty. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. No wonder the pigs are all hanging out down here. What? Is this how I can get some iron? Is this how I could get the egg sorter already? I was gonna hang out. Oh, yeah, Lily, you scared me. I was gonna hang out with like a duck and talk to him about some wild rice today. But hey, oh my gosh, there's a chicken and a squirrel down here. Tell me that there's some iron down here. I think there's gonna be iron down here, you guys. Oh, gracious. Well, this just got... Let me get some torches out. Oh, geez, that pig startled the heck out of me. All right. Well, you know what? This just got a little bit more interesting. Oh, this is the bottom. This is the bottom. Where I was wondering where this led to. And is that a pear tree and a nutmeg tree? This is the bottom of where a campsite is. I love adventuring like that. You just never know where you're going to pop out. Lily Tate, isn't this wonderful? Except for the fact now I'm mother to an egg that I need to take care of, and I need an egg sorter. I don't even know what kind of egg I have. I'm pretty sure that this stuff, this chlorite ore, will actually turn into iron. And I guess I needed to go and explore the the caverns anyway, because I was planning on doing that soon. Let me go ahead and clear some of this up. I can't believe I've managed to make such a mess of everything. All right, use. No, it's just turned into iron dust. So, I'm just gonna take a little peek down here. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. This gets much more serious very quickly. I don't immediately see any iron. I see a lot of things that maybe could possibly turn into iron. I see a lot of shiny green things that I want. But we're gonna have to build lots of ladders. I needed ladders for exploring the caverns anyway, but now I really need ladders. And now suddenly I'm in charge of an egg, and there's an adorable squirrel. And there's another egg. I know what kind of egg this one is though. Okay, no chick was in there. Don't look at me like that, chicken. I was trying to help you. I just throw its egg on the ground. Oh gosh. All right. Well, that's where that amazing little pathway leads. Very cool. I absolutely love exploring in the forest randomly like that. Ooh, there's a whole line of cliffside pumpkins there. Oh my gosh. And look at that formation. That needs to be a spot that we can have people walk over to because it's so pretty. That natural formation is just gorgeous. Oh, this is fantastic. All right. Well, we need to go into the ravine anyway, but now we need to go down so that I can get the unidentified egg and egg sorter so I can figure out what kind of egg I even dealing with, and an egg sorter for sorting unidentified eggs over in the ranger station. Actually sounds like a really good idea if you ask me. All right, so we'll work on that. Let's come down and talk to this duck. I wanna see if he's got any of this wonderful, wild rice that we can collect. And so if we can convince this duck that maybe he should move over to the bigger lake, I think we can. I think I might be able to convince this duck, maybe by having more ducks from our Zoodesia Zoo, or maybe just by picking him up. I could convince him to go over to the lake that is by our ranger station, and then we would be able to start spreading the wild rice down like that. This amazing wild rice is so delicious and so awesome, and I just really want to see it spread into more places. So I'm pretty sure if I can bring in some of my ducks from Zoodesia Zoo, we'll be able to do that. I wonder if I should just write to Adelaide and have her send a few of them instead of go get them. As much fun as it would be so much fun though to be able to go and bring some of my ducks back. I really do love my ducks, and there's so many invasive rubber trees I need to remove. Oh no, I'm stuck. Oh my gosh. See, I got stuck to the rubber tree. It's a trap. It's a trap, like a little rubber trap for insects and things like that. Also effective against Seris, it seems. Oh gosh, and I'm back to my campsite so I can return my pot. All right, well that was an exciting day, and now I need to figure out what I'm going to do with this unidentified egg. But we will get ready to go down and visit the ravine tomorrow then. So I'm going to need to yank out all of the wood that we collected, and I'm going to turn all of this wood into as many ladders as I can possibly make so we can dig our way down to the ravine and keep an eye on the way those butterflies were flying next to each other. This place is so beautiful. This place is this is just gorgeous. Oh, and then we need to plant the beans. I also need to make sure we have some beans planted down here. I'm thinking, oh, that's a whole egg. That's a whole egg. I didn't even know there was an egg there. Maybe. Okay, there's just eggshells. Can I leave my unidentified egg right there? So it's in a nest for now? All right, I'm gonna leave it right there for now. And then once we have an egg sorter, we'll come back and try to identify it. But hopefully it doesn't have anybody to keep it warm. You know what? I better keep it with me. It's like a Pokemon egg now. I need to carry it with me, and I'm going to be responsible for it all the way until we hatch it or try to hatch it and it doesn't hatch into anything. So I'm going to carry it with me and keep it warm and just always have it in my hands. And I think that that'll make me happy. All right. Whew. Well, busy day, and I still haven't figured out what that beautiful plant is down there. But I will see you guys next time when I will have a fistful of ladders and we will go down into the ravine. I will show you guys the awesome path we have been building. And we will put the awesome glowing stumps that wonderful keeper Adelaide, who misses us so dearly back at Zoodesia Zoo, has sent our way to keep us safe. In fact, night is coming, so dun 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 dun. Already, they're going to be put to good use, making sure that we can light up the corners of our campsite. And are you ready for this? Ta-da! I love it! I love it! We'll be able to keep nice and safe with these. Thank you so much, Adelaide. She's always thinking about security and safety. It must have to do with spending so much time, and I think I have a little... Yeah, we've got the glowing mushrooms we can put down too. Ta-da! It must come from spending so much time working with prey animals like the deer. Though I will argue that a sassy white-tailed deer is a thing to be feared. Whew. All right, so enough rambling, and then I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.